I sure am excited to watch your contest today.
Yeah.
Something wrong, May?
Yeah. I feel like something's wrong with me.
Who says?
That trainer over there. He said that all the younger trainers are babies and can't do well at these contests.
So?
So I'm a younger trainer.
What does he know?
He said that babies like me shouldn't even try.
But May, he doesn't even know you, and you've won contests before.
I know, but maybe he's right.
May, maybe he's the one with something wrong, not you. Let's call Quinn and see what he thinks.
Hi, Ash and May. What's up?
Hey, Quinn. We're at my contest, but I'm not feeling very good.
May heard a trainer say that all young trainers are babies and can't do well in contests.
You believe that, May?
Well, he's older than me. Maybe he knows something that I don't.
But May, that trainer isn't appreciating the real you and your abilities in this contest. He's just judging you by your age.
And there's more to May than that.
There sure is.
Then why would he say something like that?
Instead of getting to know people as individuals, some people just take their opinion and turn it into a picture of the entire group.
That sounds kind of lazy to me.
Not only lazy, but unfair. By saying that all young trainers can't win contests, that trainer isn't paying attention to the fact that each young trainer is different. When someone states an opinion that all boys or all girls are a certain way because they're part of a certain group without thinking about differences, that's called a stereotype.
So, it's when they say something bad about you without getting to know you, huh?
Stereotypes are often negative, but take this example. Just because my good friend Josh is tall, many people assume he's good at basketball.
But isn't that nice?
It might seem like a good thing, but the truth is that all stereotypes, whether they're positive or negative, are unfair because they limit the way we look at the world and mean that we as unique individuals are judged by groups to which we belong. And to tell you the truth, skateboarding is more his thing. Like me.
So, stereotypes can lead to something like what happened to May?
Unfortunately, yes. There are many situations just like this because some people don't appreciate differences or diversity enough.
What can we do?
I've got 5 steps that'll help you realize what an amazing place the world really is because of differences among people.
Yeah, like all the different Pokémon there are. They have their differences, and those differences are what make them great.
You got it, Ash. Okay, now the first step is recognizing unfairness. One way that people can be unfair is by judging others before they know them. They might judge someone because he or she belongs to a different race, culture, or religion. Some people are even judged because of disabilities or the way they look. These unfair attitudes towards others because of the groups they belong to is called prejudice.
That trainer judged May because she's young. Is that a prejudice about age?
Right. So while prejudice is an attitude about a group of people, people can also be unfair by acting on that prejudice. The act of treating people unfairly because of the groups they belong to is called discrimination, and it can leave people feeling very alone.
I know. I felt like I should be left out of the contest.
But if that trainer really knew anything about you, he'd know that you've won lots of contests.
Skitty and I have been doing pretty great lately.
Yeah, and most people know that there are lots of great trainers our age.
But this trainer's not trying to look at the big picture. That brings us to the second step, ask questions. Thinking carefully and asking questions bring us closer to who people really are. If that trainer asked May about her contests, he could form his own opinion and see that age has nothing to do with it.
I'm starting to feel better now. But I'd feel great if I knew what I could do for other people who are different.
That's where the third step comes in. Take a stand. If someone's being picked on for being unique, speak up for them. Let everyone know how great differences are.
Anything else?
Be inclusive. By involving yourself with someone who's different than you show others that everyone deserves respect and friendship.
Maybe you'll even learn something new while you hang out together.
Right. You can use that opportunity to explore your differences. Ask the person questions about their life and share your own story.
Sounds good to me. It'd be fun to find out what makes us alike.
And different, too. It would be so boring if everyone was the same.
You know it. Diversity is all about differences, and they need to be celebrated.
It seems pretty tricky, though. Unfairness is everywhere. How will we do the right thing?
Let's see how you can appreciate people for their differences by really looking for what's on the inside. Click on the best answer in each situation, and you'll open the box.
You hear someone say that all boys have problems paying attention in class. What makes what he or she said a stereotype?
That's right. By saying all boys, this person isn't thinking about the fact that each boy is different.
Your basketball team leaves a friend out of the game because he's shorter than the other players. They think shorter people can't be any good at basketball. What should you do?
Way to go. Thinking carefully shows us how to help others who are being judged unfairly.
A friend from a different culture invites you to a holiday party, but you're not familiar with her culture's customs. What should you do?
You did it. Learning about someone's culture helps you to appreciate their individuality. And yours.
You overhear someone say that all athletes are not good students. You work hard in sports and in school. What should you do?
Amazing. You know that a stereotype is an opinion based on a group, not an individual.
You see a person making fun of someone because he is different than most of the kids in your class. What should you do?
Great. By speaking up, you show that everyone deserves respect. Now, click on all the things that are good about diversity. Then click check. That's right. Every one of those things is positive.
Wow, it looks like stereotypes don't let you see the whole picture.
It'd be great if we could see everyone for the unique individual he or she is.
Here's your challenge. All of these statements have stereotypes in them. Click on the stereotype to erase it. Then answer the questions that'll help you get to know the person behind the stereotype. Here's your challenge. All of these statements have stereotypes in them. Click on the stereotype to erase it. Then answer the questions that'll help you get to know the person behind the stereotype. For every correct answer, you'll add to a picture of real diversity. You should give Jason a football for his birthday because all boys like football. That's right. What makes this statement a stereotype? How could you find out about Jason as an individual? It's a good idea to find out Jason's likes and dislikes. A lot of boys like football, but not all do. Maybe if we ask Jason about his interests, we'd find out he's really into music. Sarah must love clothes because all girls like fashion and shopping. Amazing! What makes this statement a stereotype? How could you find out about Sarah as an individual? All girls doesn't talk about Sarah as an individual, does it? And even if Sarah does love clothes, there are probably a lot of other things that make Sarah who she is. Get to know her. Denise wants to be a scientist, but men are better than women at science. That's right. What makes this statement a stereotype? How could you find out about Denise as an individual? My friend Ciara is a woman and a super smart scientist. We should look at someone's interests and abilities, not just the group they belong to. Mr. Howard is old, and old people don't like kids. Amazing! What makes this statement a stereotype? How could you find out about Mr. Howard as an individual? That can't be true, can it? I have an elderly neighbor who is really cool around kids. He even likes to play video games sometimes. Take the time to get to know Mr. Howard. Kaylyn is an athlete, so she can't be very smart since all athletes get bad grades. That's right. What makes this statement a stereotype? How can you find out more about Kaylyn as an individual? Remember that just because someone is part of a group doesn't mean they're all the same. You can be a great athlete and a great student.
Thanks, Quinn. Now I'm going to go into this contest knowing that I'm unique.
Don't forget about your competitors. They're unique too.
I know. Just like Pokémon, everyone's different.
Hey, isn't that the trainer over there?
Nothing he says can bother me now.
Still, I have an idea.
You don't have to do that, Ash.
You heard Quinn. I have to take a stand. Hey, you guys. I just want to wish you all luck in the contest. There are so many different people here today, but we do have one great thing in common. We all love Pokémon. So give it your best.
Pikachu!
While that may be true, what is the word used that doesn't look at each boy as an individual? While that may be true, what is the word used that doesn't look at each boy as an individual? By saying all boys, this person isn't thinking about the fact that each boy is different. Let's try that again. Does judging your friend's abilities by his height really make sense? Try again. What option would really help you get to know someone? Let's try that one again. Think about where stereotypes come from in the first place. Try again. Think about how you could set an example for others. You're on the right track, but there's even more that's good about diversity. Keep checking. You're on the right track, but there's even more that's good about diversity. Keep checking. Every one of those things is positive.
Wow, it looks like stereotypes don't let you see the whole picture.
It'd be great if we could see everyone for the unique individual he or she is.
Let's try that again. Try again. What makes this statement a stereotype?